August 2017, I'm marrying you, or I'm asking you to be my wife. Like, he used to say that all the time, but did that happen, y'all? No.
Feeling like a boss ass bitch these days. Life is more than just getting paid. Yeah, you could bet your chips. Hope and wish and lose it all so quick these days. Yeah, this the gift mama gave me. Yeah, this the way that he raised me. And when I get stressed, I just remember I'm blessed. Ain't no complaining, I ain't changing.
Hey y'all, what's up? So welcome back to another vlog. Well, this is not really a vlog. This is gonna be a Q&A. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I've had so much go on in my life where I feel like it's time to update you guys, and you guys had a lot of questions. I posted this picture on Instagram and it got over 1.7k likes as well as 155 questions or comments. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna start with the top comments and then move along. And I got some red wine for these questions because I don't know what is about to happen right now. I don't know what kind of questions you guys have for me. Okay, so the first question, this got the most amount of likes, 113. For Brian, does it bother him that you travel a lot? What does he do while you're gone? So he's not here to answer this, he's at work. So I guess I gotta answer it for him. So I would say no, because ever since I've got with him, or ever since we started talking, even before that, I've been traveling, so I feel like we're kind of used to it. He's kind of used to it, and also he likes the fact that I travel because it inspires him to travel. And also I feel like because we're in a long distance relationship, he was so used to me being gone for periods of time, so it's like when I'm gone traveling, it doesn't really bother him because it's kind of like the same thing. So that's why I say no. What does he do while you're gone? He works. He's a workaholic. His job is always calling him to work, so he works, and that's all he does. Do you want children right after you get married? If so, how many? Definitely not. I want like a year or 2 years after. And how many do I want? I think the maximum I want is 4, but let's just try 1 first. Brian wants like 12, but how does your mom feel about you getting married? I think my mom is very, very happy, but my mom is so nonchalant. She's like me. We don't really express our emotions fully, and if we do, it's like to ourselves or it's rare occasions. But I know my mom, and I know that she's happy and she's proud of me. How did you get brand deals? So I guess when I started off, I used to apply for brand deals on FameBit as well as Grapevine, and then after time, brands just started reaching out to me. They see my page, they see my hair, they see the work that I do, and they just decide to work with me. But the thing is, once you start working with a big brand, I would say P&G, just giving you guys an example. P&G is the umbrella company, but underneath that umbrella, there's all these different brands and all these different companies. And once you work with one of them, you get in the window to work with all of them, because usually I guess the person who reaches out to you to say, do you want to work with us? They're on other campaigns as well, and they'll be like, all right, so now we're doing this campaign, would you want to work with us? We're doing this campaign, do you want to work with us? So once you get your foot in the door, it pretty much trickles down. So that's why when you do a campaign, you have to kill it, you have to put your all into it. Don't just half-ass it, because then they won't really want you to, you know. Do you need a certain number of subscribers to get brand deals and a manager? So I would say you have to have a good amount of subscribers, because obviously they want their ROA or ROI back. They want to make sure that it's worth it for them to invest in you. They want the return of investment back, so the ROI back. So you definitely need to have your numbers up. You have to have your engagement up. They want to make sure that you're engaged with your followers. And for management, I'm not sure, because I've never had management. I've always been so scared to just kind of give a part of my revenue away. Like, YouTube already takes enough money. I just didn't want to give any more money away to anybody. But I guess I would say that when you do management, or when you get management, you really have to be confident in them. Even try to do like a 3-month trial. Just don't give your everything to someone, because you never know, honestly. I've never done an MCM like under Style Hall or any of those different brands. I've never done that either. So yeah, y'all, I've done everything by myself. I grew my channel by myself. Next question, will you travel a lot when you get married? Yes, I will, honey. I'm gonna keep traveling as much as I can until I have kids. When I have kids, I'll become a little bit more domestic, and I'll chill a little bit, just because you know, it's family time. But for the most part, after I get married, I'm still gonna be traveling. Like, I already have everything lined up. So this question is from Ford Glitz. What kind of convos did you have with Brian at the beginning of your relationship that helped lead to where you are at now? So I feel like from the very beginning of our relationship, we talked about marriage. We talked about being in a serious relationship. I remember in 2015 or something, or 2016, Brian was like, 2017 we're getting married, August 2017 I'm marrying you, or I'm asking you to be my wife. Like, he used to say that all the time, but did that happen, y'all? No. And I'm actually happy that it didn't, because we weren't in the place financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally to do any of that. So definitely happened the way it was supposed to happen, but we knew that that was the end goal for us, so we made sure that we took the steps to eventually get there. A lot of serious conversations had to be had. We really had to work on ourselves individually, and then our relationship together, because we had a lot of skeletons in the closet. We had a lot of emotional healing to come from, so we really had to dig deep. We had to do what we had to do to really get to where we are now. But because we already had that mindset of, you know, we want to get married, or we want to be in something very serious and very committed, that we took those steps to get where we are now, if that makes sense. How have you been coping with your depression? You seem to be in a better place. I'm so happy for you and Brian and wish you all the best. Oh, thank you so much. So my depression, I really feel like it went away. Obviously it comes and it goes, but ever since my last video I haven't been feeling it. And I think it's because I made the impactful decision to change something that I could change, and I feel like that was the main thing that was putting me into the depressive state, because I was just stagnant in a certain place, and I could help myself but I wasn't helping myself, and I was there for like years. And now I'm just like, whatever, I'm doing something about this, and I did it. Bought a house. I'm pretty much over here now, and I'm not cooped up in this little box that I've been in for like my whole entire life, and I feel like that was really what was making me depressed. So here I am now, and I feel amazing. I have nothing to be sad over, mad over, happy over. Yeah, I do, happy. But everything else, all those negative emotions, I have none of those right now. I'm very blessed. What are you looking forward to the most as a future wife? I think what I'm looking forward to the most is just building with Brian. I'm so excited to build with somebody, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and then obviously building a family eventually as well. I feel like that's just something that I've always wanted, and to do it with a partner, a life partner, that's just what I'm looking forward to the most. I'm excited for all of the memories that are to come, the good times, the bad times. I hope there's not too many of those. But I'm just excited for everything, to be honest. Will you get dual citizenship once you get married? How does your family feel about making the States your new home? So will I get dual citizenship? I'm not sure how that works, to be honest, but I feel like maybe down the line when I actually become a citizen, which I think takes a minute to do, then I can get dual citizenship. But my kids will probably have that. How does your family feel? Blah, blah, blah. How does your family feel about making the States your new home? So I would say my sisters are happy for me. My mom, on the other hand, like, she's happy for me, but she's scared. Like, she hears all these things on the news and stuff like that, and she's just like, do you really have to go? Do you really like have to move over there? And I just feel like I'm still her baby. Like, my mom just loves us. She adores us so much, even if we're so annoying. And I guess she's really scared to just let me go so far away, and she can't really like be right there to just, you know, I guess be the shoulder that we lean on and stuff. So I think she's taking it the hardest. What would you tell yourself 5 years ago, knowing everything you know now? I would say, I guess, just to do things for myself. And I'm not saying this in a selfish way, in an egotistical way or anything like that. Just to keep myself in mind in every single decision that I make. I feel like I would be 10 steps ahead if I did that earlier in life, instead of dragging it along. So yeah, I feel like just do what you want to do for yourself. Make the best decisions for yourself. Obviously keep the Most High at the forefront, but when it comes to everybody else and the background noise and the background music and the background people, fuck. Somebody actually wants to know what I use on my skin for this picture. It was actually just sunscreen. I used a spray sunscreen. I'm actually going to be working with the brand because blessings, man. So I actually posted that picture and somebody asked me what sunscreen I was using. I actually tagged the company. That's also a tip if you want to work with somebody, and they reached out to me, and bruh, I got a big brand deal with them. So yeah, it's actually Hawaiian Tropics, their spray sunscreen. What advice do you have for your single subbies who are your age or older? Honestly, enjoy your single life, have fun, date. When I was single, I actually really enjoyed dating. Like, I used to be on Tinder and I used to go on like so many dates, and for me it was just so much fun because I made friends out of that dating process. I made such cool friends. I made millionaire friends. I made friends who did like these really cool jobs and used to take me to like all these different cool places, get me in these concerts, and it was a good time. I would say honestly, just make the most of it. Have fun, travel, save, live life, date, all of that. Oh my gosh, take me back. I'm just kidding. But I cannot lie, when I was single, those years were popping. Okay, next question. Hey sis, can you give your girls some tips on how to save money and be healthy and take trips? That's a loaded question. So when it comes to saving money is a mindset. You have to train your mind to save. And for me, since I was a young age, or since I was young, I didn't have a lot, honestly. I came from really nothing. My mom did what she had to do. She did what she could. She tried to make the best life for us. But when I started getting a little bit of change, I'm like, dang, like I could buy this, I could buy that, I could buy that and that. But I was like, once I blow that, I'm gonna have no money. So for me, it was a mindset where it's just like, I can't blow all of this money because I'm gonna have nothing after that. And I just started saving little by little. I had to start with cash. I guess just kind of growing up in the hood or whatnot, like everybody had cash, like all the man them. And that really inspired me to grow my money. I like seeing my money physically. I had to see my money physically at that time in order for me to save it. So I used to, every time I got $1,000, I would put a rubber band around it. I'm like, dang, I need another 1,000. Rubber band around it, another 1,000, rubber band. And yeah, for me it was a fun thing to do. I just really loved saving. It was enjoyable to me. I love seeing my money grow. I just love having money. That was just it. And I feel like I put that in my mind. I didn't spend a lot. I gave myself $200 for the month. Depending on how much money I made at that time, I would give myself usually $200, and that was it. I had to do everything with that $200. I had to wax, I had to do my nails, I had to buy food, I had to do all my fun things with that money. And giving myself that $200 cash in my hand, it made me realize, or it made me very conscious of what I was spending. So that's how I started out. Now I would say I'm still a big saver. However, I get paid a lot more, so I do spend a lot more, which isn't always a good thing because I guess I'm not as anal about my money anymore, which I think I need to get back to. But I do still save a lot. I'm not a crazy spender, but girl, it all starts in the mind. It is a mindset. So once you start training your mind to do that, saving will become easy. Make it fun. That's how I think. And be healthy and take trips. I don't think I'm that healthy, to be honest. I just eat what I like, but I try to make conscious decisions on what to eat and to take trips. I just book my flights. I book my trips and I go. I say I want to go here, see who else wants to go, and then we go. Or if somebody else is having a trip and they don't really have nobody to go with, I invite myself. Next question. What are some of your future career goals if YouTube social media no longer pays the bills? Do you plan on going to school, starting a business, etc.? So currently right now, I don't have any future, I guess, goals in the making. Like nothing is in the process. Would I go back to school? Possibly. I have a degree, but I don't plan to use it. I would probably go to school for like something more artistic because I feel like I'm an artistic person. I would learn how to do better videography and editing and stuff like that, and I would probably become like a videographer. I love telling a story through videos or pictures. So photography, videography, start my own company with that, and boom. Even an esthetician, like I love skin, I love making people feel good, working on their skin, so that is even a possibility as well. But for now, I'm not sweating social media or anything falling off. I'm just taking it day by day. What is your favorite country you have visited so far? My favorite country, I think overall, just everything, views, food, a great nightlife, and I had a great time, and giving back portion, and just overall with South Africa, I had the most amazing time there. Such a humbling experience for me, and it was such a good time because I got to experience it with my sisters and my friends. I got to experience it with some of my subscribers, and overall it was just beautiful, beautiful. And I still have this girl on as my screensaver background. She's from South Africa. She stole my heart. Stole my heart. This is her right here. Forgot her name. It was very hard to pronounce, but she is my angel. She's so beautiful. And how long has it been now? It's been like, what, 3 years since I've been to South Africa, and she's still here. So that was the best trip I've ever taken in my entire life. What do you think you would be doing in life right now if you hadn't become a successful YouTuber? If I am being totally honest, I feel like I would have kept myself in the box that I was in already, and I would have been doing something in social work, and I would be miserable, dreading waking up every single day going to work. And I feel like I would be super stagnant. I wouldn't be traveling as much because I wouldn't be making as much money. I just wouldn't be happy, and that's just being honest. Are you planning to come to Guyana? I would love to come to Guyana. I just need somebody to come with me, but I would definitely love to go to, you know, my other country. Next question, have you decided where you're going for your honeymoon, and how do you decide who pays for the wedding? Is it an evenly shared expense between you and Brian? Well, that's a little bit private. I'm joking. That's a little bit inner though. Have we decided where you're going for the honeymoon? Nope, not at all. Brian says he wants to plan it all. He wants to take me somewhere. He doesn't want to tell me. It's going to be a surprise. So the honeymoon is a surprise for me and not for him. He says I will never guess it, and he's not going to give me any type of hint. How do you decide who pays for the wedding? Me and Brian are both paying for the wedding. He's taking care of certain things and I'm taking care of certain things. Okay, what are your views on living together before marriage for a serious relationship or engaged couple like yourself? I think do what works for you. Personally, for me, any of my past relationships, I would have never moved in with them. For Brian, just because the relationship that we're in, like if he lived in Canada, there's no way I would live with him. However, because he's all the way over here and I'm all the way over there, and I kind of just started bringing my stuff here and just leaving it here because it was so freaking annoying just to keep going back and forth, and we knew that this is where we're gonna be soon. I started keeping my stuff here, and I didn't want the whole hassle of bringing everything over at once. That would have been hell for me. So that's why I kept bringing my stuff, keeping it here, bringing my stuff, keeping it in here. And it pretty much seems like I moved in with him. Kind of did, but not really. But I just feel like do what works for you, period, point blank. My battery is about to die. This is from D. What scares, excites you most about moving to America and leaving your family and friends in Toronto? So what scares me the most is obviously leaving my friends and my family, having literally nobody here. I can't even just go to somebody's house and just chill with them and just, you know, have somebody just to talk to and lean on. My friends and my family are like the closest things to me. I'm scared that I'm gonna miss out on my little sister growing up. Like one day I'm just gonna go to Toronto and she's gonna be so big. That's something I'm very scared of. I'm also scared of just being so far away from them that if anything is to happen, which I shouldn't think like that, I'm gonna be all the way in another country and it's gonna take me however long to get to them. So that's I don't even want to think about it. That's so scary. But what excites me the most is obviously just building a new life with somebody that I love so much. So that is the most exciting thing. Anyways guys, my camera is dead, so I gotta stop the questions here. If you have anything else that you want to ask me, just comment down below. I'll probably answer it in another video. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.